For joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Here we go. Here's Van Vliet. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tatum with some nice D. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back over to you, Ryan.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes it. That is powerful.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Down low. Here's Mamukelashvili. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Jones. To the paint. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
Team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside, Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark. Van Vliet with it. Caldwell Pope covering. That one goes. Count it.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
You can't throw that weak stuff up around Tatum because he will put it right back in your face.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
They set a pick. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Tatum. And here's Avdia. Let's go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can't be overzealous trying to guard Van Vliet. That's how you get in trouble.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet. Antetokounmpo with it. He has 6. Tatum pulls it in. There's a minute 40 left in the first. And he drives in. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And stolen by Jones. And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
The three is up. The shot comes out. Here we go. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's Tatum. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leader?
Here's Levine, plenty of space. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Van Vliet. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by 1. And we'll get things started. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far, but I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
So it's the home team now. 3-point lead. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
That one misses. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Misses the 3. All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Maybe Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Ali. Here's Levine for 3. Nails it from 3. Levine's got 5 now.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a 3-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Avdia. Stolen. And they're pushing it up.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Antetokounmpo with it. Van Vliet covering. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him.
Number 55, Duncan Robinson.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Van Vliet. The kick to Tatum. There's a screen. Driving inside. Giannis with the rebound. Here's Levine. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter. Knocks down the triple.
Nice placement on the pass. Van Vliet puts it in the right spot where you can do something with it.
Antetokounmpo inside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Robinson with a steal. Crowder with a steal. Antetokounmpo can't connect. 1:35 left in the second period. Back to Van Vliet. To the inside. In transition, here they come. And here's Crowder from the arc. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
3 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Crowder. Back to Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
That one on Tatum.
Team foul.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Team foul.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
6 to shoot. Pass to Carter. Right side, Robinson. Drains the triple.
Robinson.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Tatum pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Out to Simons. Outside Carter. Pass to Tatum. Back to Carter. The kick to Tatum. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Leading by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Antetokounmpo outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo has got 17 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Oh, nice D from Carter. On the wing, Tatum. He's got 5. Carter on the wing. Back to Tatum. Jones grabs the board. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Tatum with a steal. Here's Hapia. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Robinson on the wing. No good with the triple. Tatum pulls it in. And it's Simons penetrating. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Simons outside. Here's Mamukelashvili. Connects from downtown. Mamukelashvili's got 13 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close. To the middle. Tatum from long range. Tatum rips the three.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Levine. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Tatum from long range. Oh, look at Tatum. What a finish.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
On the wing, Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Off target with the 3. And here comes the break. Antetokounmpo up top. 21 points in the game. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Drills it from deep. Caldwell Pope got his second basket of the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Robinson for 3. Buries it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The visitors with the ball. Tatum inside. Nice look inside from Tatum.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Avdia, right side. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now Tatum. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing. Now Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mamukelashvili. Fires the 3. Good D by Antetokounmpo. 34 seconds left in the third. Back to Jones. Down low. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Pass to Mamukelashvili. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Finney-Smith. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The visitors with the ball. Out to the right wing. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie.
The visiting team, 45.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And here's Simons. Pass to Tatum. 4-3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Well, I don't know what coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
It's Watson on the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Inside. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. To the paint. Here's Simons. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Antetokounmpo. Pass to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum with a steal. Simons with it. Guarded now by Watson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And just great commitment to the play. Simons doesn't let the foul stop him cold.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Left side, Levine. 5 to shoot. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Tatum.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
Well, I'm wondering, RJ, do you think we'll see a Zach LaVine highlight dunk tonight?
Yeah, B.A., most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Simons with a steal. Now Tatum. Now Robinson. The 3-ball.
Duncan.
On target from range.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Now here's Levine. And Levine knocks down the 3.
The response, Levine hitting that 3 right back at you.
Pass to Tatum. Now Simons. Tatum outside. Now Robinson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Oh, nice setup for the slam.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Here's Simons. Drives to the hoop. Robinson in the post. Oh, he gets it off before the buzzer. What a shot.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Simons. Oh, he cannot hit.
And he's very confident from that range. You can't make him off.
You never want to foul Tatum in the act. Jason is just one of the best foul shooters in the NBA.
And that one falls for Tatum. Both shots good from the stripe.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Giannis! .149 left in the game. Now Levine. Tries from 19. Cleared away by Simons. In the corner, Tatum. He launches. Avdia fires. It's money from deep.
Good work by Tatum, keeping his options open. He knew he had that kick out if he needed.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Antetokounmpo. Oh, the stuff!
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Simons with it. Here's Avdia. Shoots a three. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Outside Simons. He takes it in. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.